Then we have what is called kinesthetic. Kinesthetic sense, this is the feeling of touch or the feeling. Then we have gustatory, which is taste, and I believe Guru was telling me the food at the canteen is very good. So olfactory, this is sense of smell. So sight, sound, touch, smell, thank you. And then taste, and then smell. Now, your goal remains a goal, and it becomes slightly difficult to achieve any goal if these senses are not a part of that goal. The moment you connect these senses into any of your goals, it converts into an outcome. Which means you're not fixing on what am I supposed to achieve, when will I achieve, no. Instead of that, the question is, what will I see when the goal is achieved? What will I feel when the goal is achieved? What will I hear when the goal is achieved? So the first three, these are also called modalities. They are also called representation systems. Okay? So normally the first three are the most important. We call them back. B-A-K, back. Like some of you are doing your MBA in marketing, right? I remember a couple of years back ago, at that time the organization used to be called Racket and Column. Ab to Racket Pencil ho gaya na. Tariq Ikram was the chief executive. So he offered me, said, why don't you join me as a director of marketing? And then I got an offer from PTV. They asked me to join as director of marketing. And they said I have great marketing skills. I never learned it. Thank you. These are simple things. Just understand. And it will make a great difference in your studies as well as in your future. So when you decide that my goal, when it is achieved, I will see this, I will hear this, I will feel this. Which means your senses become a part of your goal and it becomes very easy for you to achieve your goal. When you start, there is a process called goal setting. I'm sure you all know it, right? Now in that process, whatever your university or your college or your education teaches you, I want you to include few more things when you set up a goal. So when you do go through the process of goal setting, make sure you include these things, plus include certain questions. Let's say, for example, my goal is, I want to be a millionaire in 5 years. No, multi-millionaire in 5 years. How many of you want to be a multi-millionaire in 5 years? What about the rest of you? You don't want it? Thank you very much. That's why there are only few multi-millionaires. Because you don't believe it. Just an example. Let's say you want to be a millionaire in 1 year. So once you become a millionaire, what will you see? What will you see? A couple of sceneries that you have to imagine. What happens when you become a millionaire? What happens? What do millionaires see? Okay, wardrobe, Ferrari or beautiful expensive car, yes? What about a millionaire sees himself helping people? Sharing his wealth with those who need it. What about that? Okay. What do millionaires hear? If you were a millionaire, what would you hear? Tell me.
Donation.
Donation.
Invitations.
You get, yes, you hear people calling you and invite you. What else?
Charity.
People ask you to donate, people thank you, people admire you, people ask you to invest, you get opportunities from people in investing. Okay, what else?
People ask you to be part
Respect, okay.
People ask you to be part of their organization in some way.
Be part of the organization. Now, these are some of the things that you will hear. It hasn't happened. What will you feel? Feel money? Okay, good. What else?
Feel proud, feel respected,
Proud.
feel wanted.
Wanted. Confidence.
Feel money.
Okay, feel money. Why am I asking you to think about all this? Why am I asking you to imagine what you will see, imagine what you hear, imagine what you will feel? It hasn't happened yet. Okay? I want you to imagine. Why? You know why? There is a secret behind it. Your brain doesn't know whether you are a millionaire or you are not a millionaire. Your brain doesn't know that. You may be a pauper, you may be a beggar, your brain doesn't know that. So if you start imagining, what will you see, what will you hear, what will you feel, your brain goes into a mode of a millionaire. नहीं समझ में आई बात नहीं आई. Your brain cannot distinguish between right and wrong. It cannot even distinguish between pain and pleasure. It can't. Any stimulus that your body receives, if the brain has been given the tag or the label, this is pain, it will always consider that stimulant as a pain. But in some other cases, if the same stimulant has been labeled as pleasure, the other person will think that this is pleasure. Ab samajh mein aayi? Why don't you sit properly, the guy in the red shirt? Because posture also makes a difference. When you sit like this, you are not interested in learning. Okay? But when you sit straight, you are interested in learning. So you are all interested in learning. Posture becomes very important. Don't worry, I teach bureaucrats and I know how to deal with the backbenchers. Now, if you could, because the whole school will teach you a technique, whatever your goal is, please use that goal in that technique. Maybe you want good GPAs, maybe you have something long ahead, down the lane, 2 years from now on, 4 years from now on. Maybe some of you want to work for some organization. Maybe some of you want to have your own businesses. Maybe some of you want to travel abroad. It doesn't matter. Whatever your goal is, first of all, never think it is not possible. The moment you think it's not possible, what happens? Your brain secretes those chemicals which stops you from achieving anything. That's why some of you can't wake up in the morning. You're too lazy. In the class, you are half asleep. Because you want to watch late night television, HBO's, Star movies, I don't know which one. Star Vibhavati is gone now, thank God. But the Star channel is still not left us, I swear to God. हमारी पूरी ideology, हमारी पूरी culture को change कर. They have won us. They have won the war. Now, ये तीन याद रहेंगे because I am going to go a slide further. Right? Now, when you set up a goal, whatever the goal, if you want to buy a particular car, you want to build your own house, you want to get good GPAs, you want to do some work somewhere. When you write down your goal in a sentence, because the rules will teach you self-hypnosis. You write that goal in a sentence, it should be a simple sentence. And it should sound positive, it should be in the present tense. Once you write down that sentence, let's say for example, how many of you want to reduce weight? Let's say, abhi to weight the problem.